Grace is not a doctrine, grace is Jesus Christ.
Most hyper-grace people say that grace is not a doctrine, grace is Jesus Christ. Subtly and indirectly they are saying that they preach only Jesus and grace, not doctrine. That's because they think that Jesus or grace will teach without doctrine. I will say, no, that's not biblical, or even logical. I will ask them, how do we know that the God that we worship is truly God and that he is not an idol or Satan? Of course, we do not know by just looking at him and determine whether he has a holy face or compassionate face, but we know by what he teaches us, for example, by his doctrine, values, principles, and laws, or by the commandments that he gave to us. If he commands us to steal and lie, he is certainly not God. Of course, we do not know him by just our perception of him without knowing what he teaches or commands. So, grace and doctrine are important. We know God by grace and doctrine. We know that it is the grace of God because it teaches the law or doctrine of God, otherwise it is not the grace of God. It could be just another grace or another Jesus. Titus 2:1-12. But speak thou the things which become sound doctrine. For the grace of God that bringeth salvation hath appeared to all men, teaching us that, denying ungodliness and worldly lusts, we should live soberly, righteously, and godly, in this present world. It means that the grace of God would teach sound doctrine or godly doctrine. Does it mean that only Jesus teaches and we do not teach? No, Jesus has commanded us to teach whatever he had commanded, and whatever we teach must be sound.